Ladies and gentlemen, moving on now to your bout number 2 in the super welterweight division. First out, fighting out of the blue corner, Aaron
making his way hailing from Uganda. He's an orthodox fighter. He's 2-2 with 1 KO. Last 2 bouts, both wins. His last fight was back in October of 23. So very curious to see there's a little bit of ring rust on him. Only time will tell. He's got quite a low crouching style. Likes to go straight right to the body to open up those headshots. Let's see if he opens up that against Ismail Airoud in an action-packed second fight of the night. Certainly taking his time and enjoying the moment, soaking up the time on the ring walk as he enters the ropes.
This might be a girly thing to like, but I just love how fighters express themselves in the fight gear, in the way that they have the shorts, the tops, like the full outfits, even the corners sometimes matching. I think
you're a fan of the tassels, aren't you?
100%, I love the tassels.
Now this is what I am definitely looking forward to, Lord. Ismail Airoud, 10-1 with 7 KOs. He's never been finished. He's 31 years old, born in Italy, representing both Italy and Morocco, and now residing here in Dubai. He fought 5 times in 2023. I was talking to him yesterday at the weigh-ins, and I was like, you fought 5 times in 2023? He was like, actually, I think it was more. Like, how would you fight more than 5 times in 2023? His last year, he's hungry to put a stamp on 2025 here. Rangy, sharp, often hangs the lead hand low, loves to dig to deliver. I guarantee you we're going to see a lot of left hands deliver tonight. Looks confident, looks honestly a bit angry and stoic. That's the look of a man entering his office right there.
Nice of him to show some respect to the corner before he comes in.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I recently watched some training footage of him, and
this man weighs in 68.4 kilos. His record 2 wins and 2 defeats with 1 knockout, Aaron Airoud. And his opponent fighting out of the right corner, this man weighs in 17.4 kilos. His record 10 wins, 4 losses with 7 knockouts. Give it up for Ismail Airoud.
And you may have seen the belt there that Ismail Airoud walked out with. He's holding the IBO International title at middleweight and has his sights set on the champ after this one. Long and rangy, starting to establish that jab right off the bat is Airoud. So much control in the shots of Airoud there. There he is, hanging that lead hand low like we talked about earlier. So difficult when that happens because it appears that the face is open, but he kind of operates almost a little bit of that Philly show, fading the head back.
And when someone's as sharp as him, whether his hands are up or down, it's coming for you.
It's terrifying as well. When somebody does that, it's almost like you feel like they don't respect the shots that are coming for him. And when that lead hand is low, you really just don't see it coming from so many different angles. And Sualu does tend to dip that head quite low as the shots of Airoud are going over top, but Airoud's going to see that, and he's going to offer that uppercut sooner or later. Airoud, just no stress on his face whatsoever.
So composed.
It's terrifying.
Relaxed.
He's got this almost smug smirk on his face.
There's just zero stress.
No. Like, how are you that comfortable in human combat? Oh, boy.
So short and sharp, but the power's there.
Yeah. There's that liver shot. His opponent clinching up. I feel like someone's given Airoud a tranquilizer. Just measuring with the jab. I'm not sure what the stoppage is here for. Not sure what that was for.
I'm not sure.
There's that liver shot again. Look good, almost. I'm not sure if Sualu was lowering the knees there on purpose or if his legs almost went out from under him there for a moment.
He does drop very low.
Very low.
With the experience from Airoud, like he's gonna notice that straight away, and his corner will probably tell him as well. It's just gonna tee up that uppercut.
Oh, big shot there to end the round.
Again, a nice relaxed walk back to his corner. There is no stress on this guy.
Clearly, he's in his office right now, and he is the CEO of the building. Well, certainly no lack of action through our first two fights here at LX Boxing. Always putting on a show for us at the space. Big shout out to our sponsors, 3DB Events, 971 MMA, Ortho Pro Clinic, Dave's Boxing, providing us with top-notch gloves. Both fighters up off their stools, ready to answer the bell. Round two coming up, folks.
I like how Airoud varies up his guard quite a bit. Sometimes he goes nice, high, tight guard. Sometimes he drops that lead hand, giving his opponent different looks. Really stops you from kind of finding your opponent's timing and getting a rhythm. Starting to open up that liver shot again.
He's constantly measuring with that jab.
Yeah, if you had to pick one favorite shot, Lauren Rea, what would it be? If you had one punch for the rest of your life to throw, what would it be?
I do love a big body rip.
With the right of the left.
I love a left body.
Yeah, dig into the liver. There it is. He heard you.
What about you? What would be yours?
100%. I love a liver shot.
They're just so destructive.
Just peppering a little bit to change up that tempo with the big shot. Airoud clearly leading the dance here.
Being the taller fighter as well, he's got more reach. His arms are longer, and he's just constantly measuring with that jab, just teeing up his next shot.
Yeah.
You can see his jabs aren't very powerful sometimes. They're just literally measuring, just teeing the next thing up.
Two good shots that landed from Sualu in that last exchange, but clearly didn't seem to bother Airoud whatsoever. Oh my word, the percussion. Even through the guard, those are going to jar your brain about. Shakes it off a little bit. He's going to go to the body again. Yep. The ref employing Sualu to keep his posture upright. Sualu doing very good to avoid those power hooks with that head movement. Nice lead uppercut offering there by Sualu. Didn't find the mark. The range awareness on Airoud is impressive.
I think one thing Sualu has to watch for is he does drop his guard after he's thrown a shot, and it's only a matter of time until Airoud notices that and capitalizes off it. You can see how relaxed he is, how composed. He's seeing everything.
I do feel like Airoud could take this one if he wanted to. I feel like he could just jump on the pressure and go for it.
He's just enjoying himself in there, and
he is,
fair enough.
Which is just a scary, scary thought. A little bit of low blow. Second warning there on the low blows. Time. Second round in the books. Just word in there from the referees and judges. A point will not be taken for the low blow.
Sualu's doing well to weather the storm.
Absolutely.
He is.
The toughness. He's taking, like we were saying, that even those shots where his guard is up, they're coming with so much percussion, that's going to be jarring.
And the tiring, constantly taking power shots like that tires you out without you even having to throw anything.
Yeah. You can see the owner of Alpha Club Gym over there, Hani, in the corner, supporting his fighters. Alpha Club's a new gym that's opened in Dubai here. Beautiful, beautiful facility.
Sualu's gone straight in there, picking up the pace a little bit, adding some pressure.
Do we have another low blow, I believe? And now a point has been taken away. And this is the risk he offers. He's lowering his level far too much. He doesn't have the accuracy on his punches. Ooh, big left hook just landed there from Airoud.
Right through that tiny space in his guard.
Yeah. Pinpoint accuracy from Airoud. A little smile there from Sualu. The ref's going to have a bit of word about the clinching. I love that stance of Airoud, just powerful. Heavy on the back leg, ready to unleash that power. It's interesting because Sualu tends to lower that level, and a lot of times what we see is people lower that level and then come in with a big powerful shot, but he doesn't seem to offer that up. Wow.
We just saw another example there of him just teeing up those power shots from his right side.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, I don't think Airoud wants to do another round. The composure on Airoud's face just has not changed through every single round.
He's one of the calmest fighters I've ever seen, I think.
He looks like he'd be at Starbucks having a coffee right now. I think he just critiqued his own work right there. Did he? Like, verbally critiqued his own work. He's like, oh, I could have hit that one. Uh-oh. If he doesn't get out of that corner,
Even before his big shots, he just throws a little flurry just to keep active, waiting for a guard to drop or go a little bit high, and then he's there again, straight in with the big shot.
He's truly just finding his shots, isn't he? Picking every single one very, very carefully. Oh, now he's playing with some fancy footwork here. Good head movement by Suwalu, though. I mean, he's definitely evading a lot more than he could be. Airoud even puts himself in the corner. Ten-second clacker out for the round. And time.
Good round.
Well, another entertaining round in the books.
I would like to see into Airoud's corner to see if he's even heavy breathing at this point.
It's just a walk in the park, isn't it? I mean, you don't see him lean back on the turnbuckle, putting his own mouthpiece back in.
Lackadaisically walking to the center of the ring. Seemed almost annoyed at how that low blow, near low blow, was just above the belt line. Big swing and a miss there from Suwalu.
Two nice shots there from Suwalu.
Going to the body, going to the head, poking the bear. Suwalu does possess some serious power. It only takes one. Nice stiff jab there offered up by Airoud. And an uppercut to follow.
Suwalu tends to start the round trying to be the aggressor. He comes straight into the front, straight into the middle of the ring. But the ring craft from Airoud is just another level.
Yeah, very well said. A little bit of respectful attitude there from Airoud. Beautiful style from the IBO champion.
Suwalu does have a nice dip to his left side into that uppercut. Like it springs up nicely, it's just not quite landing.
Nice rear uppercut, rear hook combination there from Airoud. Now Airoud going back to that low lead hand. Haven't seen too many liver shots from Airoud, and that's what I was looking forward to most in this. I'd like to see him go back to that body, but Suwalu does do a good job of keeping his elbows low and tucked to protect the rib cage and the liver. Ooh, big lead hook there from Suwalu. Shaken off by Airoud. Usually that means it connected.
Suwalu is quick off his left side. He's got a lovely sharp hook there, but his right just doesn't seem to have that power to do any damage.
Airoud putting the stamp on the round here, chasing his opponent, a little spin for fun. And there's the end of the round.
be interesting to see if in these last 2 rounds, if Airoud picks up the pace a little bit, starts hunting for the finish more, because I do feel like he's still got so much more in the tank to give.
Yeah, I feel like he's kind of operating at a 6.5 right now.
Yeah.
And I would be curious, selfishly, I
Yeah.
would just like to see him absolutely pop the cork.
There's more gears. There's many more gears to this man.
Very busy lead hand from Airoud to start the round. See Airoud there, rocking the Moroccan socks.
Ooh, nice lead hook. Smelling some blood in the water here is Airoud.
Sualo gets the clinch up to save himself. Airoud's not giving him any space now. I love those little peppering shots like you were talking about earlier, Lauren. Just pepper, 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 bang.
It's just frustrating for an opponent to take those small shots that they're not really getting a breather, and then next thing, boom, you've got a big one coming.
Just switching up that tempo, timing, and power. Crowd starting to get behind Airoud here at the space.
Airoud's right hand comes from every angle.
Yes. It's like a heat-seeking missile, isn't it?
Yeah.
Action. Nice little liver shot there from Sualo. Answered by a right hand from Airoud. Airoud now switching stances, going southpaw. His opponent does not like that. Opening up that power left hand from the rear. Back to orthodox now is Airoud. That lead hand is definitely Sualo's best weapon. Another near low blow there from Sualo on the opposite side of the ref, though. Not sure if you saw it. Pure focus on the face of Airoud.
A little bit more anger behind these shots now. And intention.
I think that new gear has, we've entered it.
He just dropped a gear, didn't he?
Airoud's going to get a little bit of a warning here for the push-offs to the forearm. I can understand the frustration, though. Liver shot offering by Sualo. Nice right hand, an answer with the left hook from Airoud. Very tight guard there by Sualo.
You need a tight guard when you're against an opponent like Airoud.
Yes. Yeah, if there's a gap, Airoud is going to find it. 10-second clacker out here for the round. Action right in front of us here. Best seats in the house, Lauren Rea.
Airoud definitely stepped up another notch in that round, and I think now coming into the final, he's hunting for the finish.
I'd say he probably took it to a 7.5 out of 10 there.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got here in the last round. I'd like to see him go out and just turn it on.
Yeah.
Such an entertaining style he's got.
And if Sualo can weather another round of this, fair play to him. He's a tough man.
I've just seen our main event fighter enter the building. Jack Corey out of Liverpool, England. Looking to put on a very, very entertaining main event here.
Final round here. Oh, big right hand there from Sualo. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but I'd like to see Airoud kind of get cracked once. and like watch him get angry. Like, if he's like this when he's so composed, imagine what he looks like when he gets a bit turned up.
I can imagine that switch can be easily flipped.
The Moroccans just have such a fighting culture. They're
And
just,
the passion from Italians.
yeah, oh, it's a terrible mix, isn't it? That is a cocktail. Swallow is pouring it on now, but he's got to watch out. The hands do tend to drop when Swallow opens up. Technically, you want one hand on your face and one hand on your opponent's face, and when Swallow opens up, both hands are dropping. Little cheeky lead hook finds its way around the guard of Swallow. You can see Airoud's corner calling for the body shot.
I think a lovely straight body shot from the right of Airoud could do some serious damage when Swallow's guard is that high.
Yeah, and Swallow tends to keep that upper body stance quite square, doesn't he?
Yeah. He could just drop and go straight directly to the center. And those shots right to the center are so damaging.
I can hear Munir Lazez there at his table enjoying the fights and offering up some advice to Airoud.
Airoud just dances around the ring. He's so light on his feet.
An exchange of jabs there. And there's the 10-second clacker. Let's see if Airoud puts a little stamp on things here.
Great fight.
Very good fight, very entertaining. Good bit of sportsmanship there at the end for both fighters.
I love seeing fighters show respect at the end of the fight.
I know, me too. Like, I don't know what it is, but that is what we're doing here. You know, I mean, it is war in there, but it is respect. You have to respect the person that's in there. They put in just as much hard work as you did.
Always.
And it's a strangely, like when you fight, it's a strangely intimate relationship with that person. Like there's very few people in your life you're going to have that relationship with. And when both two people put it on the line, you know a little bit about each other that nobody else really knows.